Welcome to the EthanLive podcast. Today is Wednesday, November the 5th, and we're extremely happy to be joined by, how does this sound? Law enforcement and first responder hero dog of the year, Harrison, and his person, Doug. Doug, how are you doing today?
Oh, man, that's awesome. Even still hearing it, I get chills, man. It's so much fun.
Well, thanks for joining us because you had to get away from your packing for your trip, I'm sure.
Yes. Well, luckily, it's a very quick one, so the packing was basically one day and go. And luckily, being the law enforcement side, it was basically my uniform. So.
Well, that simplifies it, doesn't it?
I'm interested in, last time we talked to you, you were talking about getting awareness out and getting voting out and getting like your family involved in the social media thing, which obviously turned out extremely well. So how much did you pay those folks, and can we get the same rate to do some social media for us?
Well, unfortunately or fortunately for me, as you know, I work in law enforcement, so paying people is not happening. We can't afford that. But no, I've got a super group of family and friends, and they just help push it out. And honestly, this fella here, he makes it so easy with the face and the way he acts. It just made everything flow. And you know, Ethan, you know, you've been through all this with Ethan, Jeff. You know, it's just like phenomenal how the dogs can just draw so much attention. And then, you know, with him just getting things out, even trying to help the community around here has just been phenomenal on just, I mean, joining his web, you know, his page there on Facebook, and he's already over more followers than I am. And
well, it was his dancing videos.
Yeah.
That's what put it over the edge, Doug.
Yeah, I actually had to ask somebody how to do that because I'm not that tech savvy to figure that mess out. So.
They were cute.
If we'd have had you and Harrison dancing, just think about the views that would have got.
Yeah, that'd have been cool. And then luckily, right about a month ago, we actually had we're here in NASCAR area, so we actually had a cars race at Tri-County Speedway, which is here in our county. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. actually raced in it. Super dude. Like, I just wanted to get the picture of Harrison next to the car. I thought that would just be awesome to promote it. Well, he saw us there. I asked him if it was okay. And before I could even finish asking him, he took his helmet off. He put his helmet down. They were supposed to be on the track, and he posed and did the whole 9 yards with Harrison. It was just phenomenal. And then I used the AI thing to make it look like they were jumping up and high-fiving each other. And, you know. Of course, that's cool. So.
That was cool. Well, if you all win, we expect a dancing video from you and Harrison.
I'll tell you what, if we win, I think he's going to jump up high enough where I can just pick him up and dance straight with him.
Or maybe you'll be on the Today Show. Maybe it's Al Roker that we need to be there.
Yeah. Who knows? I'll dance with whoever if we win. It don't matter. You just
but I mean, honestly, you know, you get this is the way that I sort of looked at it, and I think we talked about this before. You get to Harrison has been recognized. I mean, you just got to let this sink in. I know when we first got on, you said that, you know, the hair on your arm still stands up, but Harrison has been recognized as the law enforcement first responder hero dog of the year for the entire country, no matter what happens going forward.
Right.
That is quite an accomplishment. He does he does something that's more unusual than a lot of police dogs.
The dogs.
And it's just an amazing way to raise awareness for that type of thing and the work that you guys are doing.
Yeah, and after getting with you before, and you know, I hate to say it, but I cyber stalk. So I cyber stalk what you and Ethan do, and trying to promote the whole thing with, animal abuse and all that. I kind of am trying to model that towards like the internet safety part for kids, and
Yeah.
then also what ESD dogs can do. Because
Right.
there's another class going on actually today where I got Harrison. It's the biggest class ever. I think I saw it last night. It's like 22 dogs are going through this class. So just to promote what these dogs can do and what they're capable of, and it was funny. Like I always run in and try to think of something else that it might be compatible with, not just the crimes against children, obviously, or homicide, which kind of led him up to this category, but just
Right.
different aspects of what we might be able to use these dogs for.
Yeah.
Right. That's what's so cool about you all meeting each other. Everybody can share, and get ideas from each other. So that's a good thing.
It
Yeah,
is.
that's going to be a really cool thing. So take us back to, we had you on and got to hear your all story, and then you get involved with, in the social media and starting getting awareness out there and trying to garner the votes, and then the voting ends, and then you wait for a period of time, and then you get a phone call. Tell us about that phone call you got.
Oh my gosh! Well, I was actually sitting right here at my desk, and, and I got the phone call, and it didn't seem real. Again, the hair jumps up. I'm like, really? And then I get done the phone call with her, and she explained, hey, you've actually won your category. Harrison's the hero dog, law enforcement. I'm going to be making some other phone calls. You're going to be getting a lot of emails coming in, and I'm sitting here and I can feel my arms going in. He jumps up on my shoulder, and he's actually laying down beside me. But he jumps up on my shoulder. He's kissing on me, and then I hang the phone up, and then like 5 minutes later, it's like it just hit me like, oh my God, we just won it. And 80,000 questions, and I hung the phone up, and now
Yeah.
like, what do I do? And then the emails come in, and the media starts going out, and then they say you've been through it too, so you got to keep quiet, you got to hold your composure there for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was the longest. My God, that was the longest time in my
Yeah,
life.
that's a long time, isn't it? To have to be quiet when you
Yeah.
want to share.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So and then did they come in and do your video in your hometown?
They just did. Let me see.
You were out in the middle of the ocean. Was
Well, that was the thing. It was you can tell my mind's still like at a blur. I'm going through everything.
I understand. When you get off a cruise ship, that's what it's like.
well, it's all been because it's been like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
So they were everybody here was stalking the Humane Society page. So it said in the very, very, very fine print that they would announce on or before the 6th. Well, there's my daughter.
That's all right. I put her up there, so you can see that.
So they said they would announce it on or about the 6th. Well, on about the 6th, 7th till they actually announced that we won it. They've always been asking every time they see me if I heard anything.
Yeah.
So, we do our routine of walking the office. So I'm having everybody in communications going, did you hear anything yet? Did you hear anything yet? Did you hear anything yet? Civil hallway, everybody out on the street, my neighbors, and it's like, no.
They turned you into a liar, doesn't it?
Yeah, we did. I was like, no, I can't.
No.
So that happened on the 6th, or no, actually, I think it was I think when they actually called me was the 9th or 10th. It was that Friday.
Yep.
So that was then, and then I got the phone call on the week of the 13th about the production crew coming out.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, well, we want to do this before you go to New York. And I'm like, okay, well, the week of October, the last week of October, I have booked a family cruise for last year. So I think my wife would kill me if I canceled it. and it's paid for. So
yeah, priorities here, you know.
So they're like, all right, well, we'll be out next Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh, that was good.
Wow.
So that whole week I was just like nervous and just a wreck, really, just trying to get everything. And then again, they didn't make the announcement. So I'm trying to explain to the entire office why I've got these film crew following me and Harrison for 2 days.
Man.
Oh,
So
wow.
I had to ask permission. I was like, look, you guys are bringing a film crew in, and one of this thing says I have to get approval from my sheriff to film in the office. So I've got to tell him.
Yeah.
You can't hold that against me.
Right. Yeah. Well, your circumstances were a little different. So
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've said it before, like the videos they come in and do.
Oh God.
Like it probably seems like a mishmash of what are they doing? You're taking this, they're taking that. But when they put those things together, they do a fantastic job of putting those videos together, and it will be something you'll be able to keep as a keepsake, as a memory for a long time that you'll really, really enjoy. Now, you won't see it until the gala in West Palm. So you'll be around all those folks there, and you'll see, whether you're first or fifth, you'll see these videos pop up, and it'll get you a little misty eyed with some of these videos that are so good. But yeah, they do such a great job with those videos.
Some of the questions, they already had me misty eyed. I'll be honest to you. So at one point, like it was going on, we were doing it. I just looked at them and was like, look, I'm not in therapy. We're just trying to talk about Harrison. You know, y'all got to keep asking me this question. Let's go to something happy. Come on.
Oh gosh. Now that is a reason we all want to see the video now.
No, because I'll be honest, you'll see this old boy blubbering a few times.
That's okay. That's all right.
Well, and then they tell you that, so you get the phone call that you find out that you guys won, and you've got to keep it quiet. And then you get the phone call about doing the videos. But you also find out that you guys are taking a trip at the end of this week to New York for the Today Show to announce each of the 5 finalists there in person, introduce Harrison to the entire country.
Yeah.
Then they'll announce the overall winner that day. But how cool is that to be able to take him on a trip to New York?
That's going to be crazy. Like they sent me my tickets today, and I'm like, man, I've never sat that far in the front of a plane. One, but luckily my wife's going to go with me.
Good.
So she's going to get to experience it as well, because it is a family thing. I mean, I approach family when we got him. I want to approach, have family there when we get this. So, to get him to fly, he's flown from Indianapolis when we came here, so he does good on the plane.
Good.
But I just I've already told Paige and everybody else, getting this set up, like he's different than normal dogs. I know most of your military and canines, they don't want you to interact with them, but he's totally meant to be interacted with, and I want him to get to experience as much as he can too.
Oh, people are going to fall in love with him.
Yep. That's very cool. That's a very cool sentiment, because you kind of sometimes what gets a little bit lost in it is that the dogs are also experiencing this whole thing also. And from the very beginning, when I got Ethan and we started out, I made it a point to say to people, if you see us out, make sure to come over and say hi to us and say hello. Now, it's probably in some ways aggravated my wife sometimes when I've said, hey, I'm running to Home Depot and it should take 30 minutes, and I come back 2 hours later because we've got stuff. But what you say is it's such a great point, is that the dogs are experiencing this too. Like let them enjoy this and take it all in too.
Oh yeah. Yep. And I'm waiting for my daughter. I was looking to see if it popped up, because she's the same way. She's like, we can't go anywhere without you stopping and the dog talking to each other. It is. But it, like that, to me, that's key, is because it helps me. I've told him even when we did mine, like Harrison to me is 4 dogs in one because we've got the ESD side of him. I've got the PTSD and anxiety side to him where he can do therapy that way. I've got the connection with him because he does just like you were saying, Jeff. We make that connection with people to where we can start talking and then don't interact with them. And then I've got him when he's at home with my other 2 where he's just the biggest. He's just a lab, the biggest old goofy lab you'll ever see, running around the backyard, rolling in the dirt with the 2 huskies that I have. So
it's they are definitely a conversation starter because and Debbie and I've met through Ethan, and we spent so much time together going to different places, and I'm not the kind of person that goes out of their way to just go right up to people and start talking to them, but it opens a door to be able to tell that particular story.
Definitely.
And you just never know who you're going to run into, and the stories that you hear just from starting a conversation.
We can be getting out of the car, or somebody be driving by, and they'll holler, "Is that Ethan?"
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's such a wonderful thing. That's why I've mentioned it many times. That's why I love the Hero Dog Awards so much, is they recognize in several different categories, in several different ways, the amazing things that dogs can do, whether it is electronic detection or a service dog that's helping someone open their cabinet door or going to get their cell phone. I mean, dogs are just amazing creatures, and this is just a way to recognize some great things that they're doing. And as you'll hear Robin say, and I'm sure she'll say this weekend or this, heroes on both ends of the leash. You know, not just Harrison as a hero. He can't do every single thing by himself. It takes folks like you to step up and do those things. So,
I just hold the other end. So he finds that I hold the end and feed him. So he said that's my extent. I'm the mule.
Well, I don't know about that.
I think you hold it very well.
Well, we try anyway. Yeah.
So now Harrison gets to take a trip. Well, and you and your wife take a trip to New York, a quick trip to New York, be on the Today Show. But then in January, going down to West Palm Beach for the Hero Dog Award Gala. I mean, I've been now to the last 3 Hero Dog Award, and they are a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of folks that you'll interact with, and that's why I keep going back, because I find a lot of joy in it.
Yeah. Luckily for us, we don't have to wear. I've seen it. I've seen how you and Ethan dress, and I'm like, phew, I can't match that. I don't have that kind of stuff. Luckily, I got to wear the uniform again, so we're good.
Boy, that gets you out of all the worry, doesn't it?
But your wife is
your wife gets to shop.
Oh, she already did. Yeah, she already has. It's for New York, so yeah. Well,
what about the daughters? Are anybody else going to make the trip down there?
I want to try to take my daughter with me.
I hope that works out.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll see on that one. I really want to take her with me.
Yeah, that would be sweet. Yeah.
So I want to, of course, it'd be me, Harrison, my wife Lisa, and my daughter.
You'll really enjoy the time down there because you get to spend so much more time with the other dogs and their owners. So it's
that's always been my Doug. That's always been my favorite part, is going down to meet the other dogs and their owners, because getting to meet those folks and what they're doing and hear their stories and spending time with them is the reason I keep going back. And so, the last last year, 2 years ago. So Ethan won in 2022, and then 2023 we came back, and American Humane had a dinner like the night before for all the hero dogs and their staff, and we went to that, and that was an amazing thing, and I was happy we did that. Last year they didn't, but we got together on our own and organized like a dinner at I think it was at the Cheesecake Factory, and we brought there was a couple dogs that had won in the past, and then there were all 5 of the dogs that were there for that. We got together to spend some time together, because this is just you'll meet some incredible folks there that you'll be surprised that you'll keep in contact with over the years.
Right. Yeah, it sounds like things are going to get even busier than what they are now.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing. I mean, I
Yes.
really do. I like the fact that we can take his story to open up and get the word out for, ESD dogs, of course, and what they can do. And everybody, I hate, in one of my posts, I said I hate to sound like a NASCAR driver, but I listed all my sponsors type thing like Dogs Inc. and RS Gordon and all that. But I mean, without them, I wouldn't have got them anyway. But then, so the ESD thing, first and foremost, what they can do, and then just the internet safety for kids, because really everything that we do is based on trying to help kids.
Yeah.
Honestly, they just know the difference. I mean,
but and he does, and he opens the doors, and and when you get him into a job, he does the job. But aside from that, it's you. Like you do the talking, you take him places, you do the work, you do the. I mean, it really is heroes on both sides of the leash, and so I know as like my involvement with Ethan, you minimize all of it, but from someone that can look from the outside, the work that you're doing is now you guys are the spokespeople for these law enforcement dogs and the electronic detection dogs. I mean, and so it's just going to open up a door. And I can't think of a better person to represent, the law enforcement dogs than you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we really appreciate that. I mean, we try to stay about as humble as we can, because that's just the way we are. But yeah, that was an underlying goal, is to be able to speak up for them and try to get the word out and really promote what they can do, and the office here, and trying to break that bond or that stalemate, I guess, between law enforcement and the community here, because it had got rough there for a little while between law enforcement and community.
Yes.
So we were trying to break that back again, and I think interacting with the kids and interacting with the community and everywhere we go has done
so important. Yeah. And especially with the kids.
Yes. Because the kids don't know. They really don't. A lot of times, I hate to say it, but this time of age, they just staring at that phone. So they only believe what that phone says. And then, we get this big fella here, and it finally breaks that interaction between them and the phone, and they get back into being a kid again. So that's what we like. Which I know you guys saw in the pictures from our kids camp we had this year, where he was playing with them. If you looked at his Facebook,
I mean, we do a little stalking too. So
we stalk too. We admit it. We stalk.
Now, has Harrison ever been to the beach?
Let's see. Trying to think everywhere Harrison has been. No, well, I mean, not the actual ocean. We've been to beaches, but they were more like we went up to Virginia, went into one of the rivers there. We went camping. We had that camping picture. Harrison and I went down to the beach there where my sister-in-law and her husband met us there, and they went tubing. Harrison and I walked it, but he got to play in the sand and the water and all that. But the ocean-wise, we haven't been to the ocean. I would have liked to have taken him on the cruise, but the way those custom papers were, that just wasn't.
But now you get to get down to West Palm, take a little time and go. There's some really nice, just about 15-20 minutes north of West Palm. There's some really nice dog beaches up that way. Jupiter Beach and Juno Beach. Some really nice dog beaches that take him up there, have him run around, have a good time on the beach.
We'll definitely do that.
You all don't have any idea yet how long you'll be in West Palm then, do you?
No, we have no idea of anything West Palm related yet.
Yeah, was it Faye? I think Faye was the one who told us, didn't she, Jeff, that they're going to extend their time and going to spend some time.
I think so.
Yeah.
You guys know more than I do. That ain't right.
I mean, I don't know anything. we just want to, our goal from from the beginning was to bring awareness to the contest.
Right.
And, you know, since 2022, when Ethan was in there, we've been able to, you know, participate in a Pups for Patriot event for American Humane. We went to Washington, D.C. to advocate for some laws and better federal legislation that they were looking for. And we met with that particular day. We kicked off the 14th, at that time, the 14th annual Hero Dog Awards, and met with, I think, 10 different congressmen up in Washington, D.C. And then went back to Washington, D.C. to for their premiere of their latest movie that they had done, American Humane, because you know they do so much. They have an arm called Global Humane, and they do so much. They've got a sanctuary in Africa that they've been doing, you know, some incredible work with, and so you know I just wanted to continue to bring awareness to it because I think it's a really cool thing, and I've sat in the car with Dr. Robin and listen to her tell me the story of how American Humane came to be with
that's a very fun
Betty
story.
White and you know Naomi Judd, and so that I just think it's really cool, and I'm happy to be a part of it, and you guys are a part of it, and you'll always have this alumni. I know there's several. I don't know how many of them will be able to make it. I know we've spoken with several alumni dogs that are hoping to be able to come to the event in January. So that would be really cool if we could get, you know, quite a few folks down.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. That really would. Because I do. I'm trying to, I guess you can say, learn as I go, because I want to keep it going even after this. You know, I mean, this is, like you said, this is a good way to open the door.
It is.
Pushing through.
Keep on going on through. Yeah.
It's an amazing thing. So, and before we, you guys did such a tremendous job. Obviously, you had to get to this point of raising awareness and getting the folks out there to vote and the social media thing. And I don't want us to get off here without giving you the opportunity to thank all the folks, you know, that helped you all through this, even through the voting process since you guys got to the semifinalists.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course, family first. All my daughters, my sons, my sister-in-law, and then the people I knew from Facebook and everything that helped push it along. OUR helped me trying to get awareness out through their people. You know, Jordan Detection, I reached out to him. They put it out, and then just like I've had so many people that have just said, "Hey, I saw you guys at the fair. I saw you here." You know, and next thing I know, I'm looking and it's getting shared and it's shared and it's shared. My neighbor behind me, Adrian, she does a lot on Facebook and I've lost the other one now, but she does so many. Can't remember.
Yeah, and Dogs Inc. has a couple dogs that are.
Dogs Inc. has been Linda down there. She's been phenomenal. Or Lydia. She's been phenomenal. Like, hey, we're letting all our people know that we've got dogs in this. It's great.
Yeah.
You know, I had one lady that's been reaching out to us that drove or wants to drive like 3 hours to come meet us.
I know that person.
We know that lady.
Okay. Okay. Well, she's
a wonderful person.
She is. Yeah. Like, I met him and I'm going to meet you. And I was like, okay, we'll meet you.
She is great. She came from North Carolina the first time with her mom all the way to Louisville to meet Ethan. And she's been back to Louisville 5, 6, 7 times. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She was just back here a few months ago. So yeah.
Heather, shout out to Heather. We don't want to not mention her name.
Yeah. Hey Heather.
Unfortunately, we haven't been able to. The time she was available, I wasn't, and then the times I was, she wasn't. But we'll definitely meet up.
Just find a Buc-ee's. Just find a Buc-ee's.
She likes Buc-ee's, yeah.
Trying to think, there's one heading that way where she's
gone. There you go. That'd be perfect. She can meet you at the Buc-ee's.
I've had some people reach out to me as far as Vegas. Well, to me, it's far. I don't know. It's not as far. You know, to me, it's phenomenal. Just like oh my gosh, that's 3/4 of the way across the United States, and they're
right. Well, we were amazed when Ethan was in the running that there were people from the Philippines.
Yeah,
there were people.
I had some people reach out to me angry that they couldn't vote because they were overseas, and I'm like,
they were out of the country. We're like, whoa, how did they find us? You know, but they did.
I've got some friends that got ESD dogs up in Canada, and they were the same way. They're like, man, they're not letting us vote. Why can't we vote?
Oh gosh, yeah.
And they're like, look I know the American humane, but they do stuff globally, so they should let us vote.
Well, there you go. That's true. We're gonna have to work on that, aren't we?
Yeah. No, you don't need to go there anymore.
Who else those Buckies there? I do want to, before we jump off here, just because of the sort of the local connection, you know, first because Harrison is law enforcement and first responder dogs. We had a horrific crash here in Louisville last night at the Muhammad Airport, and so shout out to all the first responders and the first responder animals that were working on that case.
And they're still working.
They're still working on that case. Horrific situation here in Louisville, and it's just an amazing testament to what first responder dogs can do.
Yep, and not just. I mean, yes, the search and rescue dogs and everything is phenomenal. What he does is phenomenal, but I'm sure even these other dogs that are going to come in, the therapy dogs,
right?
Because they should come in. These people have seen stuff they really don't need to see. So that's just another way to break it. And
and it's all about giving back and helping out. I've even had a couple of people reach out to us. Ethan's not a certified therapy dog, but we go to some hospitals, we go to some memory care facilities. We've had some folks reach out and say, hey, would you be available to come to someplace? And that's one of those things where you just absolutely say, yeah, we'll be a part of whatever we can to help someone else. And hopefully that situation is, it's horrific now. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. But I just wanted to bring it up because of Harrison as a law enforcement and first responder dog. But we are, but back to the more positive, Doug. We are looking forward to this Friday morning to see you guys live on the Today Show. That's going to be such a cool experience. I hope you guys really enjoy it. And as I've said to the last few folks that we talked with, whether it is this week in New York and the Today Show, or when you guys get to West Palm Beach, take some time. Make sure you take some time to take it all in. And really appreciate, this is really, really cool what this dog has done and where it has taken us and where it can take us.
Still go.
And just just take it all in and enjoy it, and don't let it get by too fast. And make sure to take lots of pictures, lots of videos. We want to see lots of pictures of Harrison and you dancing everywhere we go.
I'm waiting. Yes, we do.
Hopefully, like I said, we get that. I don't know how they're going to do it this year, but if they spin that little ball around or whatever they do this year, his name's on it. I'll dance with anybody. I don't care.
All right.
I'll dance with her. I don't. It don't matter.
We'll be watching.
Well, Doug, we have really enjoyed getting to know you and talking with you last time and this time. And best of luck to you guys. We really are looking forward to seeing you Friday, and looking really forward to meeting you guys in West Palm in person. And spending.
Thanks for working this into your schedule, because I know you're really busy.
Nah, we'll fit you in anytime. We'll get out here. We just it's almost just like talking to friends. It's really easy. I know I was nervous that first time. Hopefully I didn't say and too much this time.
No, you were great. You were great. Well, we may hold you to that, because we may try to talk to people in West Palm. So we may.
Don't. This is just between us three.
But we haven't told anybody else.
Don't tell anybody. But when we get to the gala, there's a really before you go into the spot where like the awards and everything are held at the table, there's a really cool kind of cocktail area that they have some entertainment and a red carpet and some different things. It's a really good place to set up like the iPad and do an EthanLive there and just kind of chit chat with folks for a couple minutes as they go by here and there. But that's just between, don't tell anybody, because I know security is tight there. So we want to be very,
So, you know,
I'm still at all where we're going to be, honestly.
I know.
It's going to be a really good. So enjoy it. Take time and have you and Harrison both enjoy that, and your wife. We're going to look forward to seeing you guys Friday. Can't wait to meet you in January. And Doug, thank you so much for taking the time to continue the great work that you all are doing.
And congrats again.
Yes. Yeah. It's phenomenal. We